today I have a very fun video. I'm going to be sharing with you my pantry tour. I've been wanting to do this one for a while now, and I've been requested by some of my friends to do this as well. Now, the pantry is easily one of my favorite places of my home. I'm sure not most people can say that, but for me, I really love when my pantry is an extension of my kitchen and is a fun and exciting place to go into and get inspired to cook a meal and have everything you need where you need it. Going into my pantry is like walking into a supermarket. You want to be inspired as to what you're going to cook and see everything that you have very easily so that you can make a really wonderful meal for your family. So today I'm really excited to share that with you. So just behind this door is my pantry. Let's get started. Okay friends, so here is a quick overview of my pantry. One of the first things you'll probably notice is this beautiful wallpaper. This wallpaper is the Hearth and Hand collection from Target that Joanna Gaines partnered with Target on. And I loved this wallpaper the minute I saw it come out. I love the big bold print. I love the black and white. And I really wanted something in here that was a big statement. And I think this wallpaper did just that. I also had planned on using these white containers for storing my food, and I really wanted them to pop against the wallpaper as well. So having that black and white contrast to me is so aesthetically pleasing. So I only put the wallpaper on two walls, the two main walls you see when you're looking into the pantry. The rest of the walls I did not do because you don't really see them, and let's face it, putting up wallpaper is a lot of work and a lot more work than I thought it would be. But it turned out so beautifully. I just love it so much. So when you walk in, this is the main focal point. I wanted it to be very clean and organized. So I got these bins from Ikea, the small and the larger size. And then I put chalkboard labels on the front so I could label them with what is inside. And on the very bottom shelf here, these wood crates are also from Ikea, and that's where I store my paper products. So if we start at the top here, I have 3 bins up here, and here I keep the things that I don't reach for as frequently. So in this box, I have, it says noodles, but I also have some lentils in here, but I do have mac and cheese, some different rice noodles. All my noodle products are in this bin. And the next bin is strictly pasta. So all of our pasta, I guess that could fall in line with the noodles, but I decided to make it a little bit more specific. The next bin over are my baking supplies. You can see there I have sprinkles and baking soda, extracts and extra seasonings. That's what I keep in that bin. And then if we go down to the next shelf, here is my seasoning bin. So I'm going to do another video. I have a spice drawer, but in this bin is where I keep my excess spices and other things that are seasoning related that need their own bin. So in here I have some tahini sauce, sunflower seeds, extra seasonings in the back, barbecue sauce, salad toppings, Nutella, that's a seasoning, ginger. And then same with this bin, anything that doesn't fit, I just place behind the bin, so that's where the barbecue sauce is, as well as some artichoke hearts. And it's hidden pretty well and it keeps it nice and organized. The next 2 bins kind of go together. The middle one are juice boxes. We have our niece often, so she has a space where we keep her snacks and juices. So this particular one has her juice boxes in it. The next bin are snack bars, and then I also have some cashews in here because they fit into this little bin at the moment. So in here I have protein bars, little fig bites. We like eating these for breakfast. And I usually keep breakfast bars in here, but we are all out. So that's where I keep our snack bars. The next shelf has some more snacks. Now these bins down here are slightly bigger. They're a little bit deeper. And so in here we keep grab and go snacks. So we have some fruit snacks. Again, for my niece, some Annie's snacks and fruit cups. And I also have a few little bags of extra pretzel thins. So that's where we like to keep our grab snacks, and she can reach those easily. The next bin over says soup, and normally this bin is filled with canned soups, but we're going into summer, and so we're all out of soups, and I had an excess of cans. So I have extra cans of overflow in this one at the moment. Chickpeas, tuna, you name it, it's in there. And then the bin right next to it is canned food. So as you can see, it's quite full. It's stacked too high right now. But this is where I keep all my excess canned products, beans, diced tomatoes, tomato sauces. They're all in there and easy to find. And on the bottom level, here is where I like to keep my paper towels. We shop at Costco frequently, so you know those come in bulk, but they fit great in these wood crates from Ikea. And I think it just looks a little bit more appealing to have them in a contained space. And I like the contrast of the white bins with some wood bins. So I love that. And then if we move over to this side, starting at the top shelf here, this is where I keep products in jars as well as glass bottle products here. Vinegars, sauces, olive oils, those are all here on this little Lazy Susan, so they're easy to grab when I'm cooking. And then I love the look of mason jars, and I think they look great in this space as well with the wallpaper. And so I got the extra large mason jars here, and this is where I store some of my bulk products like rice, cream of wheat, oats, cereal. And then I have 2 rows of these, so in the back is all of my sugars. Powdered sugar, regular cane sugar, sorry, that's raw cane sugar, and that's regular sugar there, and brown sugar. So I love these big mason jars to be able to hold those items. And then I have some smaller mason jars for the things that I don't need quite as much of. So we have some chocolate chips. This is like a grain mix medley. It has some quinoa, some other stuff in there. This is farro grain. And then these go back 3 deep. So if I move these out of the way, you can see I have some popcorn, lentils, coconut, some mixed nuts back there, some pecans, and some chia seeds. And now these I for sure need to label as well. You may have noticed that my other jars are labeled, but I ran out of labels. These labels I got off of Amazon. They're just chalkboard labels, and I wrote on them with a chalk pen. I like having labels that I can rewrite on, so if I decide I don't want oats anymore, I can change it to something else and I don't have to print a new label. So for that reason, I love the chalkboard labels. So I need to get some for these smaller jars. And then in this corner, you may have noticed, I have some bags of stuff back there. That is flour and some excess sugars. Now, I should probably get another one of these bins to stick back there to kind of hide that a little bit better. But for now, I think they're just okay in that corner. But for sure would look better if they were in a nice white bin, or maybe if I got some more larger jars, I can put excess stuff in there as well. Okay, coming down to the second shelf here, I have some blue baskets. These I got from Ikea as well. I really like these. They are available in white, but I wanted to add a little bit of color in here, so I got them in the blue. And here is where I keep fresh food. So this one usually has my onions and shallots, This one usually has sweet potatoes or regular potatoes. And this one's usually filled with fruit, but we're all out right now, so it's just empty here. But I love having these see-through baskets to hold those items. I think it looks really clean and neat and adds a little character. And then over here I have 2 clear bins. Here is where we keep our vitamins and supplements. I like keeping my vitamins and supplements in my pantry because then I see them every day, I remember to take them, and they're easy access and stored neatly here. I also have some sunscreen back there, so if we decide to go outside, I don't have to run upstairs to grab sunscreen. It's just right in my pantry where I can grab it easily. If we go down to the 3rd shelf, there are 3 more of the larger size bins to match the other side. And in this first bin, I keep health foods. So I have, let's see, some maca powder, almond milk, coconut oil, protein powder back there. This is an extra jar of strawberry jam, some honey. So this is where I keep backups of those items, and I just have it in that bin. The next bin over is where we keep our cereal. Now, when you shop at Costco, as most of you know, you get large bags in bulk, and these normally do not fit all in one of these jars. So I just started keeping them in the bags they come in. I designated their own bin, and I keep them in here. They're easy to grab, just roll back up and stick back in this bin. So I like having those there. The next bin over is where we keep our chips and crackers. And I like having a big bin for this as well. I got some pita chips. These sea salt multigrain tortilla chips are amazing and really healthy for you. They have lots of great stuff in there. We also are big fans of the Costco organic tortilla chips. And then, yes, you cannot live without some Chex Mix. So that's where we keep all of our chip snacks. And I just love these big bins because they hold those bigger packages so nicely. And on the very bottom shelf here, again, an extension from the right side, I have another wood crate. And that one's currently housing excess toilet paper. And then next to that, I have our air fryer because it doesn't really fit in the cabinets very well. It's kind of tall. So I like just keeping that in here. And then to the left of that is our dog treats. So here we have some extra waste bags, and then training treats, greenies treats, and blue buffalo treats, and then some supplements for our older boy. All right, and on the very bottom here, I have 2 rolling bins. These house our dog food. We have 2 dogs and they're different ages. So we have 2 different food bins because they both eat different food. So I like keeping them in here because it keeps it fresh, and they have their own little scoop. It's easy to get to and it's clean. And here's another one. This one's for our puppy. Again, it has its own scoop. I love that it has wheels. If it was a perfect world, I wish they were slightly smaller and that they would fit under the shelf, but they're just a little too tall. So they are not under the shelf, but they still work, and it keeps it all nice and clean and organized. And then we also keep a fire extinguisher in here in case of emergency, so we all know where that is. Highly recommend having one of those around. And at the very top shelf, I wanted it to be a little bit more decorative. So I have some decor up here. To the left is a ceramic pitcher. This is from Hobby Lobby. I got that as a birthday gift from my friend, and I absolutely love it. I think it looks great in the space. In the center, this is the Joanna Gaines cookbook, and I thought I'd put that on display as well. And then I have this wood tray here and these 3 jars. I got at Pier 1 a few years back, and I really love these as well. They're the white ceramic, and they have the wood lids, which I love. So they all tie in together between the white and the wood. And then I have a little green plant here from Hobby Lobby. I just tipped it on its side so it filled the space, but it is a little potted plant. I think it looks nicer on its side to add a little bit of green in this space. So everything in here is super affordable, so you can implement it into your pantry really easily. And remember, if you don't want to do wallpaper, which can be very tricky for some people, and it is a lot of hard work, use contact paper. In my last home, I found some contact paper at Dollar Tree. It was green and floral and it was really beautiful, and I put it on the walls in my pantry, and having that backdrop in your pantry just packs such an amazing punch and adds so much character and really transforms the space. Now imagine if this pantry still had white walls. It would not have the same feel at all because the bins are white. They would just blend into the wall paint, and having that wallpaper really makes everything stand out so beautifully. All right, friends, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this pantry tour. I hope you got some great ideas and inspiration for creating a space like this in your home. And remember, this can all be done very affordably. It does not have to be expensive to look expensive. I will have all of these products linked below for you, so if there's something you saw that you like, you can grab it. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. I am going to be doing so many more home organization videos like this. The next one you're going to see is my seasoning drawer. And then I have a really amazing tea drawer as well. So subscribe and hit that notification bell so you are notified when those come out. And hit the like button if you enjoyed this. I'd really appreciate it. And I will see you next time.